Happy winter! It's December 21st, 2021, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I am Marshal Manlove from Delaware Sports and my sports reports. Not a whole heck of a lot to do, except sports stuff. So we've been looking for information, posting stories, creating videos from all around the country. Now I have to do some of my Delaware stuff. That's why the Delaware Sports logo is in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Right there. This is kind of cool. I actually learned how to do something on here today, which will come in handy because it has been something that has been driving me nuts, trying to figure out what to do and how to get something done in particular. This broadcast is brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, stage hypnotist and mentalist. Would you like an interesting show, a funny show, something that will be memorable for a long, long time? Check out my website at marshalmanlove.com. Go to the video section, which I have posted up here, and take a look at some of the videos. Some of them are getting old. I've been doing a lot of just still picture stuff. Not that. Just a lot of still pictures I put on there. Wait a second, what is going on here? Yeah, there we go. So, lots of pictures and stuff. I like to take the pictures with my phone on stage. It's a great time. It is my number one thing to do. Of the 5 things that I do, it's number 1. Sports is number 2, but it doesn't pay the bills. I'm still in hobby mode here. And with that in mind, I would like to just ask you to please subscribe. Just checking to make sure it's on live here. It is. To my channel on YouTube. It's my sports reports. That's a channel. That's the Instagram channel that's up there too. If you could support that, I'd appreciate it. And if you go to the YouTube channel, go back there for a second. You can chat with me live. See right above my head there? I'm going to move this out of my way onto my other screen here, but I can see it over there, and then you can chat with me if you're so inclined. If you're not, that's cool. Most of you are working right now. So this is also brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, Realtor, associated with Berkshire Hathaway, Fox & Roach. And I am licensed in Delaware, New Jersey. No, what am I talking about? Delaware. I'm from New Jersey originally. I'm not licensed there. Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. Want to buy or sell a home? I will help you. If you go to this website, marshalmanlove.foxroach.com, you can see some of the houses I've successfully helped people buy and sell. If you would just like an audio version of this in your car, you can find us on Anchor.fm, Spotify. You should be able to find us. It's my sports reports. Not a lot of people get that, but that's fine. Not a lot of people go to it. So that's it. So we want to acknowledge some athletes who have done some good things here. The evolution of this particular broadcast, I think, is going to take me to a place where we just kind of do stuff like athletes of the week, performances of the week, milestones, national letters of intent signings, things like that. My friend Mike Pico has been doing a bunch of the national letters of intent signings all around the country. And if you go to mysportsreports.com, you'll see a bunch of that. I can take you there right now, right here. Here we go. So we're starting to get our foot in the door in a bunch of other states, like, for example, North Dakota. Where'd it go? Oh, come on. All right. I got to put that up there, don't I? How about Connecticut? There we go. So that's my friend Mike Pico. Whole bunch of national letters of intent. And we can just do this all day long. Trust me. You can just reel these off all day long. But you know what it is doing? It's saying good things about people. This is Texas. It's actually about Wichita State softball signings, but it has a bunch of Texas people in there. And, of course, Delaware. So, let's go back here and talk about Woodbridge's Reagan Robinson. She is an athlete of the week for Woodbridge girls basketball team. She scored 53 points in a couple games and a couple wins for the Blue Raiders. She's averaging 26 points a game and hit 10 3-point shots in those 2 games. That's Reagan Robinson from Woodbridge High School in Greenwood. Polytech High junior boys basketball player Xavier Brewington scored a game-high 23 points in a Panthers 61-49 win over Smyrna. And the win snapped the Eagles' 20-game Henlopen North winning streak. So congrats to Polytech and Xavier Brewington. Now, at some point, if I have like a producer, they can tell me if somebody's trying to chat with me. But I don't, and nobody is, so no big deal. Now, the Beast of the East Wrestling Classic was this past weekend. I don't have any of the results. It was one thing I wanted to do, but I got tied up with some other things trying to set up. But Smyrna High wrestler Gabe Giampietro, he reached the finals in the 120-pound weight class. He was the number 2 seeded wrestler and fell to the number 1 seeded wrestler in that bracket. And he was the only Delaware wrestler to make it to a championship match. Over 800 wrestlers compete in that. And it is a big event, something that we used to videotape and show on our television show when it first started back in the day. And the Padua Pandas went up to Staten Island to compete in the Bishop Laughlin games. Cape and Lopin did as well. And this picture here is of Juliana Ballin. She had a big day for the Pandas, who actually won this event as a team. Juliana was first in the 55-meter dash with a time of 7:23. That's her holding her plaque. And here's what I want to do, because I have the video of this race, of her win. So watch. Here we go. Hit that button. Hit this button. And now we go. If you can see you can see my cursor. This is her standing up right here. She is in lane number 4. Cell phone video. I'll take it though.
Someone keep track of the time. You heard? Claire, get the time when she's done. Go, Elena! Come on, Joel! Come on!
Right out of the blocks, she takes the lead and never relinquishes it. It's Juliana Ballin winning the 55-meter dash at Bishop Laughlin games in Staten Island. Turn that on. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. Like it when it works. That's right. Here's a picture of Juliana here on the right of this picture. Let me blow this up. Oop. Now she's over my head, winning the race. In the girls' 1,000-meter run, Elena Bacchetti from Padua finished 5th. Time 3:13. In the 1-mile run, Katie Dorsey, 3rd overall for Padua, 5:09. We met her in an interview with the cross-country team. She is the reigning Division I state cross-country champion 2 years in a row. And the Pandas win the 4x400-meter relay. Jules Ballin, Molly Flanagan, Elena Bacchetti, and Julia Query. We met Molly and Julia also in that cross-country interview. Let me just show the picture. There's Juliana taking the baton. There's the Padua champions there. From left to right, we have Molly Flanagan, Juliana Ballon. I should have asked her mom how to pronounce her name. I'm sorry. I'm going to go with Ballon. And it's Julia Query, Elena Bacchetti. The high jump, Cassidy Becker, third place. Points for Padua. In the pole vault, Elsie Walsh wins for Padua. Look at that. 11 feet. 2 feet higher than the second place finisher. Girls long jump, Juliana Ballon wins that. Let's see, 8 inches. So that's 3 victories for Juliana. Cape and Lopin, Montana Jones finished 5th in the 55-meter dash for the sophomore class. Molly Flanagan wins the 600-meter run for the sophomores for Padua. Devin Funchion, oh, man, I really should, that's just rude. I should learn how to pronounce these names if I don't know how to do it. Apologize for that. She finishes 6th. Cape and Lopin wins the 4x400-meter relay for the sophomores with Montana Jones, Grace Wiggins, Landon Deal, and Lena Shakro, members of that team. And the sophomore Pandas take second Kylie McCarthy, Devin Funchion, Bryn Fasano, and Emily McDermott for the Pandas. And for the freshmen, 2 Pandas in the top 5 in the high jump. That's Helena Howard tied for second. That's 4 feet 2 inches. Summer Solemn, 5th, 4 feet. And there's the champions from Padua Academy. They won overall. Good for them. So that's what I'd like to. I like track. I like wrestling, swimming. Of the 4 sports that are being contested right now, not counting ice hockey because there's not enough teams really. Track's probably my favorite, with wrestling, then swimming, then basketball. That's just me. So if you're a basketball expert or something and you want to come and talk about basketball, just reach me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. I'll Zoom call you in and you can talk about basketball. How's that? I know it's generally the most popular sport right now, but for me, I like track. It's cool. Big track meets are cool. You get schools from all over the place coming in. It's exciting. Lots of kids running around. Everything going on at the same time. You got sprints going on. You got high jump, long jump, weight throws, all going on at the same time. Very exciting. Relays are fun to watch. And I'm a fan of the distance runs. 800 mile, 2 mile for some reason. I just am. Special thanks out to Jazzercise in Middletown, 24 North Broad Street in Middletown. The proprietor there, kind enough to post links to some of the videos that we produce on a fan page on Facebook for Delaware High School athlete parents. And I really think that's about it. I don't want to spend a whole heck of a lot of time, unless anybody's talking to me. Anybody chatting with me? No, because they're working. Not this guy. I'm not working. I'm working. I'm doing this, man. Right? I'm doing this. I wonder if I am coming in live over here, though. I'll figure that out later. Not a big deal. So just please do me a favor. Share this if you've seen somebody that you know on here that I've talked about, and send it to their parents or something. And please just subscribe. I don't ask for any money. All I'm asking for is subscribers. That's it. If I get subscribers, then advertisers will flow in through some of these channels. Then I can pay people to do stuff. Right now, I'm just too cheap to pay people to do stuff. So, got to rely on the future. It's the catch-22. So if I want to make a better production, I need to spend money to do it. But to make that money, I have to have a certain amount of subscribers who will probably only subscribe if what they see is good. And is this good? I don't know. Probably not in hobby mode, but it is what it is. It's just me having fun. That's the goal. If I'm having fun, hopefully then you're having fun. And then we can all have fun together and do bigger and better things and say nice things about people doing interesting things on the athletic fields, courts, pools. Where else do they compete? Fields, courts, pools, wherever they compete. If they're doing positive things, we will promote it and shine a positive light. All right. I think that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yeah. I'm Marshal Manlove. And now, I'm gone.